You already once done a lot sacrifice. You want my forgiveness? Okay, I have forgiven you. Let me leave. Please just leave me. Just shouted the cheese, jerking him, holding his collar, and at the end you jerked him away. And I told you already that is the only thing I can't do. I can't leave you. He held your hand. You tried to jerk, but he pulled you to himself in firm grip and sucked his one hand around your waist, and with another he slowly cupped your face. You wheels to free yourself, but couldn't. Taehyung lift your face, leaning towards you and look into your eyes deeply. The sudden proximity started affecting you. Taken their breath turned heavier. Taehyung, I can say 1,000 times a day that I always loved you, and I do with all my heart. I don't blame you for not trusting me, or not a moment I spent with you. It was truth, blissful, so full, and with my heart. I never pretend that love, because love happens by heart, not mind. You are lying, Taehyung. You know I still trust you somewhere in my heart. Stop this, please. Why did you marry me? Or neither you call this a marriage, getting my sign on these papers. That's all. But just remember, Taehyung, you can't force me into this looking. Taking a forceful decision that you are imposing on yourself to pay back your father's investment. Is that your choice you are taking about it? Just ask yourself, you ask your heart, and tell me, why aren't you happy to see me there? No matter how hard you are trying to shout and show anger, these eyes show your every emotion. That's why you are continuously avoiding to look at me, and doing it even now. And you gasped, but you couldn't look at him. I told you yesterday, if you are happy, I am happiest. But if you are not, then I can turn everything up and down to make it the hell of that decision by which neither I would have been live peacefully. Not you. I know you love me more than anything. You and you had chosen to live with my members, but not with me, right? I know it is my mistake that come in between, but that doesn't mean I will let you spoil your life. You looked up into his eyes. And about our marriage, whether we didn't have perfect situation, but this means so much for my no marriage is born by rituals. The main thing that contact two souls is their heart, trust, and being honest to each other. Mrs. Kim, you are born to me by heart, and I promise to trust you, respect you, and being honest with you always. I want to spend my whole life with you and never leave you alone. I will beat everything you silence your punishment. You when you beat me just like you did few minutes ago. I don't mind, but just be with me. That's well enough. Yes, I had to do that because of Viraj, but that doesn't mean he is the only reason I can do anything and everything for you. Legally we are married, but I promise I am not imposed anything on you. That day I will end your forgiveness and you will trust on my love. Yet again, it will be enough for me sincerely. You couldn't find anything to say anything. Why does he hold a power to make you speechless and vanish your anger every time he wiped your tears away from your face with his thumb and kissed your forehead leaning towards you? You closed your eyes, feeling it. Time skips Taehyung's and you from you were sitting on the bed in his room thinking about everything happened today. Taehyung asked you if you are not ready to live with him in this mansion, then you live in his penthouse, but he can't let you be with your father who cared nothing about you, and his words will only hurt you. You agreed to come with him to this mansion. Whatever happened, they were legally married now. Neither papers were fake nor signature. When you came here, Mr. and Mrs. Kim blessed you and welcomed you smiling. You felt a little awkward, but for some reason they knew everything about the marriage. But you found a different behavior of Taehyung with his mother, like anger. You remember once Taehyung used to talk about that how caring and loving she is, and he loves her. Then why will he behave like this? He didn't even care. What happened now? On the other side, you found Mola standing near a pillow away from them and looking at them. She had a smile on her face, but you felt something wrong with her. Maybe she wasn't happy that Taehyung married you, but then why would she smile? Rather a sad smile. You was thinking all this, you fall asleep. Few hours later, you sleep broke with the phone ringing. You woke at that time. It was already 8:45 p.m. You seized your phone that was kept at table. You sat on the bed and took the phone, finding it was on. You tried to call her since the time you came here, but it was switched off. You got confused, but thought maybe your phone was ditched. You take the call. On the phone, you, hello, Han, where were you? I called you a number of time, but your phone was switched off, but you didn't hear any voice from other side. You, hello, Han, are you there, Han? In whispered tone, you got alert. You, Han, what happened? You okay, right? But you didn't hear the Han voice. You, Han, please say something. I'm getting scared very. You, I don't think you are okay. I'm coming to meet you now. Han, no, slow voice. You, Han, what happened? Please tell me. Being restless. Han, I got married to Viraj, saying in one breath with almost breaking down. I was shocked to hell like floor escaped beneath you. You, what? In unsure tone. You, Han, no, that's not right. You are joking, right? Please say it is not true. You did not marry Viraj. Please, worried and being scared. Han, yes, you, I got married to Viraj, crying. You, what? How, Han, what happened? How can you do this, Han? With difficulty, you was too restless and worried. Han, I didn't have choice. You, I tried to tell him, but dad and uncle wasn't ready to listen. I just wanted to run away, but mom couldn't say anything. I started crying bitterly. You, Han, no, why did you disturb your eyes? Why and how this happened with tears in your eyes? Han was crying uncontrollably, and you was over phone, couldn't help anything to console her. You, Han, where are you? Tell me, I am coming right now to meet you. Got up from bed. Han, no, stop. You stopped in your tap. You, what? But why? Confusingly yet worriedly. Han, dead. Fine. I am native. Viraj almost trying to control her crying. You, what the hell? Oh God, why this happened? Raised here and there in your room, restlessly. Han, I am trying to be fine. You relax with tears. You just sit up, Han, for God's sake. I know you are not fine. I hate you. I hate this damn family. They only mean to destroy us, and they did. Why didn't you run away, Han? Why? You saved my life, but you ruined yours. Why? I shouted with tears. A few minutes passed in silence, and you could only hear her cries, and then started telling how everything happened, how they forced her without giving her any chance to run away. You, it is all because of me. I am responsible for it. I am sorry, Han. Blaming yourself, shaking your head negatively that it shouldn't have been done, Han. No, you tried to say hearing you. Han, you don't think like that. You can never do anything wrong to anyone, and I am happy that you got your love composing herself because she could hear you blaming yourself. You shut up, Han. Just stop it. You don't need to pretend to be at least. Oh God, why, Han? You should have let me get married to Viraj. At least you would have out of this mess. I'm just hating myself with tears. Han pressed her lips, squeezing her eyes. She tears the truth. She was totally broken. She wasn't able to hold it. Han, I will talk to you later. You bye. Take care. In every voice and disconnected the call without saying anything. You know, Han. Wait. Try to say, but Han disconnect the call. She immediately tried to call her again, but Han didn't take it well. On the other side, Han break down, feeling no strength. You called her again and again, but Han didn't respond, putting it on silent. You were so worried and cried for your sister and shouted with fun, crunching the sheet in your fist. That's when the door opened and Taehyung came inside. He was shocked to see you crying and rushed to you. Taehyung, you come to you and placed his hand on your shoulder. You see him as soon as your eyes met his. You got furious. You got up angrily and pushed him. You, it is all because of you. Why did you do that? Shouted Taehyung. What happened to you? As he didn't understand. You spoiled everything, Taehyung. You don't know Han. Like, if you wouldn't have done that, then I would have married Vijay. Han, I wouldn't have spoiled just because of your stupid stand. Han had to marry Vijay. Her life is ruined. Shouted angrily. You hold his collar angrily, looking at him straight with teary eyes. Taehyung, you was confused and tried to speak, but you didn't let him. You just shut up. I don't want to hear another pathetic excuse. I don't want to hear the same thing. The reality is that because of your one action, it is cost Han life, and even I am responsible for her. This day she was broken. I never saw her so helpless, but today she was, and it is all because of you, jerking his collar angrily. Young you listen was trying to speak, but you wasn't letting him to do. You was crying and blaming him and yourself for harm condition. Young swiftly hold your hand and hold it behind your back, pulling you to himself. Young you listen to me loud enough to make you shut up. Stop and look at him, but you immediately tried to wiggle and separate yourself when you heard him. The young Han is not married to Viraj calmly. You what as soon as you heard him, he nodded with smile. You don't I talked to her just now. She is married to that Viraj. She was heartbroken and crying on the phone. She isn't lying to Mr. Young. Maybe she still doesn't know whom she married, but don't worry, she will come to know in some time. Calmly, you, what the hell are you talking? Don't try to mock me, shouted. Young, oh wifey, how can I dare to do that? You want Han's happiness and you know her happiness lies to whom pointed you towards the clue. You, what the hell? Why are you making it complicated? Her happiness lies means wait, please tell me what I am thinking is right, realizing something. She is married to Jungkook in hopeful tone that it should be true. Taehyung full marks wifey with smile. Taehyung, how can I let spoil that girl life who has given me my life? You, but how was confused. Taehyung gave a devil smile with wink. Taehyung said how he think before only that they will marry Han with Viraj. If Taehyung take you from wedding, he knows they are money minded. So with Jungkook, he planned something, and after taking you, Taehyung and Jungkook again went to marriage place without knowing anyone. Entered in Viraj room, beat and tied him, and in the Viraj place, Jungkook went as room using face mask of Viraj. Taehyung, so now you know how Han got married to Jungkook. Then I hope I won't get further punches from you for this reason, at least explaining you everything. You signed in if that Han was married to Jungkook. You was about to move back when you noticed your hand was still in his hold and you were standing still so close to him. You gave him a look. He gave a confused look like he didn't understand you. Eyes ceased to his hand and wiggles to remove his hand. You will you care to leave my hand, Mr. Kim, raising your eyebrows at him with that to lick Taehyung who showed Mrs. Kim with smile. He gave a piece of look and pushed him away as soon as he removed his hold from you. He laughed looking at you, turned your back to him and unknowingly a small smile appeared on your lips, but within a second you composed yourself back to hard expression. You, I should talk to Han once and picked your phone to call her once again. Taehyung, it is their wedding night, wifey. Unlike me, let them enjoy their time together and their beautiful moments with me. You played at him, but then you also thought it is good to have them spend time together. They finally got together. You will talk to her in morning. You know San was crying, but you also know that Jungkook will take care of her. You are so happy for your sister. That's when some knock on the door. It was maid who came with dinner for them. Taehyung, come in. Maid, sir, and ma'am, your dinner. Taehyung nodded at her to arrange it on table. She said, and then she went out of room. Taehyung, you go freshen up, then have dinner. You must be hungry. You nodded and didn't say anything. Initially, you was actually very hungry. Skips after dinner. You are not going to sleep on bed. I am sleeping here. You go to couch. Taehyung, but this is my bed. You remember what you said, Mr. Kim, after marriage, your husband's home is also yours only. Mimics like that. This is room is also mine, and you also started what is mine. So kindly leave my bed for me and get lost. Sleep on couch, or better go and sleep in balcony. Throwing pillow at him, which making smile. Saying that's not fair. You making faces, but actually he was liking this. You everything is fair in love and war, Mr. Husband, in challenging way. And this is raising his eyebrows. You of course tight Malay war, but I won't be to adjust on that couch. You looked at him and then from head to toe and then at the coach. Yeah, your height is too much. Then what should we do? Sleep on the flooring bed as you took the sheet and lay down on bed covering yourself. Taehyung widened his eyes, but he bit his lip to control his off. He shook his Taehyung, okay, now I got to you. It is okay. I will sleep on couch thinking something. You got confused. You looked at him. You, what do you mean? Taehyung, nothing. Shrugged his shoulder and he was going towards coach with his pillow. You stop. What did you just say? What does that mean? Instant and Taehyung, nothing. I got that you can't control yourself. If I sleep on bed as you already dream so much and getting those thoughts making innocent fits, but sit inside he was smiling. You shut up, how dare you, Kim Taeyang? I won't be able to control, don't have so much misconception about you. You are such a undated idiot husband, huh? Get lost, shouted on him and again lie down on the bed trying to find words to cut him, muttering under your breath. Taeyang chuckled, then he go and lie down on the couch adjusting the cushion. He loved your irritated face too. After some time when you didn't hear anything, you peep out from comfort and see Taeyang who was lying on the couch in an uncomfortable position. He would definitely get back or neck pain the next morning. You, Taeyang, thought a bit then called him. Taeyang opened his eyes and looked at you. Taeyang, yeah, you can sleep on bed. It is large enough for your finger inside to fit. Taeyang, that's okay. Why? I was just kidding. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I'm fine here with genuine smile. You, I can see the sacred. Come and sleep on bed. You, I said I am fine. You sleep. You shut up, idiot. Find my foot. You will get a sprain in neck. Then say I am fine. You don't try to be hero. Shut up and come sleep on bed. Otherwise, I will throw water on coach in it. Taeyang was amused, just stunned to hear you. He didn't utter a word. You are coming, or should I get up? Glaring at him. Taeyang, no, I guess I am coming. Hurry to get up from coach and go and lie on the bed. He made a border of pillow between them. You, it is not needed. If you dare you to cross the line, the next second I will kick you out of bed. Narrowing your eyes at him and remove the pillow, turning your back to him. Taeyang smiled at you eagerly, unbelievably. He kept looking up, thinking about everything happened today. Then he see you who was turning your back to him. But for now, it is enough for him that you are here. Your presence is enough. After a few minutes, you, Taeyang, slowly, Taeyang hummed. You turned towards him and looked at him while he was looking at confusedly and was waiting for you. What you want to say? You, then thanks for everything you did for Han is my friend, my sister, my everything, and today she is happy that I am also so happy. So thank you for being the reason of his happiness. Taeyang nodded at you, then he thinks something and said, Taeyang, but I still don't accept. Thank you, Waki, and you know what you can do in exchange. Small flashback. You, thank you so much, Taeyang. I love you with smile, Taeyang. You can say I love you, but I am not gonna accept. Thank you. You, then what should I do? Confusion. Taeyang, a kiss will work. I guess shamelessly leaning towards you. You hit him on his chest blushingly, but then you kissed him. Flashback ends. Taeyang, where were you lost, wifey? Trying to remind yourself. Tell me, I can help. Then only you took a pillow and threw it on his face, murmuring. Well, Taeyang caught the pillow and chuckled at you. You turned your back to him at it, and then when your eyes caught a photo frame on table, you see it only to find it was you. You remembered maid words who told you that she had seen your pic in Taeyang room. You felt a sudden happiness and your lips curved into smile. After some time, Taeyang sees you who was sleeping peacefully, closing your eyes. He smiled at you. Taeyang, I will win your heart yet again, you and we will be back together. Then he kissed your head. Taeyang, good night, love, and I love you, whispered with truthfulness. And then he went back to his place and also closed his eyes.